S'il te plaît?
Oui.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, voilà, bonjour à toi et à tous ceux qui regardent cette jeune vidéo, frérot.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci à toi, je t'en prie.
Au revoir.
Merci.
The launch, there are nowhere seen. So your
okay.
channel, you can mention this is the. If you are really fast, then I'll give it.
Sure.
This is the brand and the information. But yeah, this is a premiere. We have no publicity yet.
Not yet.
So
wow.
Yes.
So what can you tell me about this?
These are all bespoke one-off bikes that actually are for the customers that already. So all the bikes are already ordered and designed according to the customers', let's say, special wishes. The one over here is everything you see in gold is actually gold-plated. So it's a special technology, but it's actual gold. All the handlebars, all the details, they are shatterproof, heat-proof. All the nipples on the spokes, so all the small details we've done. But this is done together with the customer, so it's their interpretation. There is the original frame, there is the original engine main case, and everything inside is rebuilt according to, let's say, better performance and optimum city ride and optimum sort of weekend pleasure. And obviously all the brakes, the shocks, all are, let's say, nowadays performance. So hopefully, yeah, it's a combination. Like we said, it's a kind of a time capsule, so you can get back to the era of 70s,
Exactly.
but still feel the pleasure of riding, let's say, at nowadays ease, because we have a hydraulic clutch instead of a cable. So there are all the details for the riding comfort.
I see. So when it will go out in the market?
No, these are, as I said, these are already sold. We are here to gather information about new customers and understand their wishes. We were here yesterday.
When it was launched?
As I said, it's here. This is the world premiere of. Yeah, yesterday was the first time ever publicity. We didn't do any pictures even on our own webpage. We came here to show this.
Amazing.
And first of all, to get the impressions, and we're really lucky to hear nice comments that everybody has their own favorite. Somebody says this is too bling, this has to be at the chimney near the fireplace, and this is the one I'd like to ride daily. So it's
It's more like a classic.
Exactly. It's a classic piece, but it's maybe not so extravagant than this one.
It's more like for the actors.
Yeah, exactly. It depends. I mean, this is why we have this color selection.
Exactly.
So it's somebody who prefers more to stay on the background, and somebody maybe.
But I like this one.
Well, thank you. I mean, many have said, this is their favorite. So this is a story.
How fast can you go?
Well, we haven't tested the top speed yet, but it's like this is. This is, I think, the more informative chart. That you get the torque and the horsepower at really low revs, so about 2,000. You get pretty much the full torque and full horsepower. So the top speed of the original, I think the factory bike was 160?
Maybe a little bit more.
180 kilometers, and this definitely does the same, but it's there you will probably lose a little bit of the pleasure that it's meant for. It's for
it's literally
it's
fast.
The torque is what you need just to get you the confidence that you can.
The engine is done this way that on the city cruising or the low speeds it revs really nicely, and that you get this lower torque, to just go to the streets, and you can put the fourth or third gear inside and just go, and it's really it's not meant for the high speed.
Of
but
course.
I think the top speed of this bike is around 200, something like this.
But that's good enough.
Yeah, of course,
Of course.
it's. I think the owner of this bike is not usually having from other motorcycles, and if you want to go to the racetrack, it's possible, but usually you take something else.
I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this is
So-
much more for the pleasure.
Exactly,
you know?
yeah. Just just take the bike and go to some nice mountain road and cruising and enjoying the weather. And if you go very fast, you don't see nothing anymore.
How much this thing cost?
Those bikes are all around 100,000. Some of them are
In euro?
lower, more economical. With this one, it's a little bit higher because of the
Because of the special
materials and yeah, it's something. Basically, everything is on this bike is new. We just use old frames and old engine casings to have the BMW tag. So you buy the bike is like it's original BMW, but inside the documents are our modifications, so it's all street legal and everything.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Looking
Yeah.
forward to the. You don't have a.
I don't have
I
it.
just make a picture of
Yeah.
this so we can know from where to look for. When do you put it up?
I'll edit it tonight and tomorrow morning.
That's
Thank you.
nice.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Excellent.
Let me know if you have questions.
Electric.
Yeah, all electric. And the motor is inside the back wheel.
Really?
Yeah, so this is all battery and
That's the battery?
MCU
Okay.
motor control, and this is all the motor. So you have a separate wheel and a tire, and then everything here is the rotor and this is the stator. So there's a large bearing
Wow.
So it's just a big ass electric motor.
How do you charge it?
So you have the same CCS as you get in the electric car. So with the fast charging, it's like a full charging in 40 minutes or something. So it's
40.
100 kilometers in 15 minutes up in
Impressive.
and the range on the highway it's like 200 kilometers if you're doing 100 kilometers an hour roughly. And then on the city you can get like further because you're going slower, so the aerodynamics allow you to go further.
How fast can you go?
200 is the top speed. Yeah, we limit it there because the motor technology right now it's designed to get that initial from 0 to let's say 130, 135 kilometers an hour. It's 1,000 Newton meters, so it's quite responsive in that range. And then you hit peak power, which is like 102 kilowatts or 140 horsepower roughly.
Okay. It's made in Finland?
Yeah. So it's all designed and manufactured in Finland. Obviously there's some components like the suspension and the Brembo and Galfer brakes and stuff that are manufactured elsewhere, but then it's they're all put together in Finland.
Do you start selling it or?
Yeah, we're already selling it and probably even this month the first deliveries are going to be.
Looks pretty sick. Thank you.